When he walks down the street, he smiles at everyone. Everyone that he meets calls him King of Kensington.
How you doing, King?
Thank God he's king.
He finds his fortune in the faces that surround him. His wife says helping other people brings him luck. But then his mother tells a slightly different story. He's the only king around without a buck. He's a man among men, the people's champion. And when destiny calls him,
I'm sorry, that line is still busy.
he's king of Kensington. What a guy.
Larry, what are you doing down here? It's 2 o'clock in the morning, and you're eating again.
Of course I'm eating again. I'm on a diet.
Larry, that doesn't make sense.
Look, honey, every time I go on a diet, I worry that it's not going to work, you know? So when I worry, I eat.
Go to a doctor.
What for?
Have him remove your knife and fork. Who could call us at 2 o'clock in the morning?
Trudeau. He wants me to exercise restraint. Hello? Yes, operator, this is Larry King. Ma! Ma, I don't know who it is. Ma, will you get off the extension, please? Vivian. Vivian who? Oh, hi, Vivian. Say, how are you? It's been a long time, huh? So, no. You didn't wake me up. That's all right. I was up, yeah. So how are things down in Detroit? Jerome's in a hospital? Oh, yeah. Tell him, of course, we'll come down and see him. Sure. Yeah, tomorrow. Okay, listen. Give him our best, will you? Okay, bye-bye.
Jerome Angelson is in the hospital. What for?
Yeah, he's got a hair in his bloodstream.
Oh. A hair in his bloodstream?
Yeah.
Well, how did it get there?
Well, he went into the hospital for a hair transplant.
What did he do, swallow his wig?
No, you see, they take the hair and they implant it into the scalp.
Well, they must have implanted one of the hairs too deep.
Where is it now?
Nobody knows. It's just floating around somewhere in his system. And if it hits his heart, it could be serious. So he wants the three of us to come down and visit him in Detroit.
Detroit? I'm not going to Detroit.
Neither am I. Even the muggers are afraid to walk the streets.
You know, that is so typical of Vivian. She telephones at 2 o'clock in the morning and thinks that because she has all that money, she can just snap her fingers and everyone will drop whatever they're doing and jump through her hoop. I mean, really, why can't we just send flowers and a card?
Send him something you can really use. A German shepherd with a can of mace around its neck.
Well, what's the matter with you two, huh? Jerome Angelson is lying in a hospital bed alone, staring at the ceiling and seeing his life flash before his eyes. And he's not in it.
Look, he went to Detroit to become a big shot. Let his rich American friends go and see him.
Besides, what does he want with us? We hardly know him anymore.
Because he's remembering himself when he was a little kid in Toronto, here, when he lived right next door to us. Oh, that Jerome. I tell you, when the rest of us were delivering newspapers, he was out hustling Fortune magazine.
I never liked him. He's a surface person. Well, look at the way he made his fortune. Spraying velvet plush on toilet seats.
He invented the process.
Yes, but what has it done for mankind?
I'd rather not say.
Okay, Kathy, so all he wanted to do was make a lot of money. And he did. And maybe along the way, Jerome lost a little humanity.
And a lot of hair.
Maybe he's not one of my favorite people in the world. But listen, come on, eh? He wants to see us. So we go down to Detroit, we cheer him up.
Jimmy Hoffa went to Detroit. It didn't cheer him up.
Come on, Kathy. Huh? We go down tomorrow, we come back Monday.
I'm not going to Detroit without a Greek boy.
A Greek boy?
A Greek boy, it's the latest hairdo. Every time I see Vivian, she tells me how beautiful I'd be if only I'd do something with my hair. And my nose. I'll get it. Hello? No, operator, this is his wife. Ma, I got it. Oh, Vivian, hi. Ma, would you get off the line, please? What? Oh. Yes. Yes.
What is it? Huh? What happened?
Jerome, he's dead.
The hair. It must have hit his heart.
Larry, don't close the suitcase! Well, how do you like my Greek boy?
I think I'd like him better without the price tag.
Oh, where? Oh, Larry, would you snip it off for me? Because I don't want to take the wig off again.
Well, where's the scissors?
I packed them in the suitcase.
Where else? Listen, does Ma know what time we're leaving, huh?
Oh, yeah, she'll be here. Don't worry.
Yeah, well, how come she's not here now? It's almost 5:30.
I wasn't supposed to tell you.
What?
She's at Dr. Lipschitz being sedated.
I didn't think that she would take Jerome's death so hard.
Oh, it's not Jerome. It's Detroit.
What can happen at a funeral? Huh? Turn around.
Yeah. Your taxi waits. Hey, that's very nice. When you're through with her, can you do my wife?
You really like it?
Maron, that's beautiful. Just like a little Italian boy. King,
Yeah.
can I talk to you for a minute?
Yeah, sure, Duke. What is it?
I'm sorry about your friend, King.
Yeah.
I don't know, so young to pass away.
Yeah.
After the funeral, can you pick me up a Sonic Clock radio, AM and FM digital? They are $10 cheaper in the States.
Yeah.
Well,
Sure, Duke. But you're gonna have to pay the duty.
so what are we arguing about? I might as well buy it here.
Hey, King, when you're down in Detroit, pick me up 2 bottles of Jack Daniels, will you? I can save $5 a bottle.
Nestor, they don't have a duty-free shop at a bus depot.
So?
So I'm not rum running across the border.
King, when you're in Detroit,
Oh, come on. Look, Hank, I'm going down to Detroit to pay my respects to a dead friend. I'm not buying anyone anything.
I don't want you to buy anybody anything, King.
I'm sorry, Max.
I just want you to smuggle these Cuban cigars to my cousin in Ypsilanti, Michigan.
Hey, I dig the afro. You look like a little soul sister.
Actually, it's a new multiracial hairdo.
Ma? How you feeling?
Fine. Lipschitz gave me a mild sedative. So far as I'm concerned, Detroit could be Disneyland. And besides, look what I picked up. A K-Tel self-defense kit, a pen that shoots pepper, and an aerosol can that screams like a policeman. Kathy, your hair, I like it. But it makes your nose look funny.
Down, boy. Down. Friends.
Nice dogs.
Oh, they really frightened us.
Oh, they don't bite. Oh. No, they kill on command.
You forgot the bottom one.
How good of you to come. Jerome's 3 dearest friends. all the way from Canada.
Viv, it's the least that we could do.
So we did it. I'm sedated. I've got these pills.
After all, Jerome was he really meant a lot to, Vivian, Jerome was a person, and he died, so here we are.
That hairstyle's lovely on you, dear. It used to be very popular down here. Come in. Here's Jerome. The funeral's tomorrow. I decided to lay him out here. I never feel at home in a funeral parlor. Do you?
I don't know. I never lived in one.
Oh, it's nice. It's very nice.
Jerome, your 3 best friends are here. Actually, you're only friends. Shall we have a moment with him?
Yeah, sure, of course. When did the hair hit his heart?
The hair?
The hair that killed him.
Didn't he die when the hair hit his heart?
Oh, no, the hair never hit his heart.
What did it hit?
I have no idea.
Vivian, how did Jerome die?
He was mugged to death in his hospital bed.
Mugged to death?
In his hospital bed?
I told him not to take a private room. Jerome, I said, go into a public ward where you can protect each other. But no, he was always so proud.
They catch the guy who did it?
No, but they strongly suspect the security guard. Larry, I don't know whether I like all these flowers in here.
What?
It makes it look like a funeral.
That's a funeral, isn't it?
Well, Larry, don't be morbid. Jerome Angelson was a very positive person. There was no room in his life for death. This is not a funeral. This is Jerome's going-away party. That coffin looks a little dull. Well, you might have worn something a little more cheerful, Kathy.
Want to get Ma to wake up?
Yeah.
You throw away the rest of the tranquilizers?
What rest? She took them all.
How's she feeling?
Very tranquil.
Go on back up there and get her adrenaline flowing.
Oh, now how am I going to do that?
Tell her we've decided to move to Detroit. Jerome.
Larry, this is what I have in mind. First, Reverend Penner will be saying a few words. He was very close to Jerome.
I didn't know that Jerome was religious.
Oh, he wasn't. Neither is Reverend Penner. After he's finished, I'd like you to get up and say some nice things about Jerome.
You want me to deliver the eulogy?
Eulogy, schmoology. Just say some nice things.
Kathy, what am I going to say nice about Jerome?
Say he really knew how to make a buck.
Oh, that's really nice. Come on, we got to think of something. It's got to be personal.
Jerome's secretary.
Before calling on Mr. Larry King from Canada, Jerome's best friend, Vivian has asked me to say a few words. We're here today to honor a man who was not just a man, but a rich man. Jerome Angelson was loaded. Would I be right in thinking, Viv, that Jerome's holdings would exceed $1.25 million?
Oh, no, much more than that. Bernie? Bernie was Jerome's accountant. Bernie, it'd go well over $1.5 million, wouldn't it, Bern?
Oh, yeah, I think so. Yeah, at least.
Like I said, he was loaded. Look at this house. Look at this furniture. Look at this coffin. This is no pine box, is it?
Can you believe this? Jerome considered me his best friend. I can't think of anything good to say about him.
Jerome's definition of a best friend was anyone who didn't hate him.
Wake up, Mom. Maybe she can remember something nice about Jerome.
Jerome Angelson came from Canada. It's a beautiful country. I go fishing up there. But he was a man who had the foresight, the intelligence, the drive, and the determination to come to the United States to claim his share of the American dream. For Jerome here, that dream came true. And now for my text, I'd like to read something that has inspired more Americans than any other piece of literature since Jonathan Livingston Seagull. A text written by a man whose early career also began in Canada, and who, like Jerome, had the courage to leave his native soil, and who today ranks among the giants of American verse, Paul Anka. For what is a man? What has he got? If not himself, then he has not. To say the things he truly feels, and not the words of one who kneels. The record shows I took the blows. And at this point, I'd like to depart from my printed text. Yes, Jerome took the blows. And I'm happy to announce that the security guard has confessed. Yes, the record shows he took the blows and did it his way. Thank you very much. Thank you. And now, before calling on our Canadian friend, Mr. Larry King, is there anyone who feels moved to come forward to say something off the cuff about Jerome?
Thank you very much, Reverend Penner. Friends, I wonder if I might take this moment to say a few words on behalf of Mutual of Idaho. Vivian, would you come up here, please? Vivian, it gives me a great deal of pleasure to present you this life insurance check for $250,000.
Oh, very nice. That's lovely.
Okay, Fred. Dick, would you like to get in here, please? I'm sure. It's for the company magazine.
And now it gives me a great deal of pleasure to call on Mr. Larry King from Canada, Jerome's best friend.
Thank you, Reverend. Well, there's been a lot of talk here today about Jerome's money. Well, I'm going to tell you something. Jerome had a lot more than money.
You can say that again. He had condominiums in Florida, didn't he, Viv?
Arizona.
Oh, yeah.
Jerome was more than just a guy with a lot of money. Look at, I know Jerome here since we were both very small, and I want to tell you something. He had a lot lovely head of hair. And he was from Canada.
It's a beautiful country. I go fishing up there.
Fishing, he loved fishing. Jerome used to go down to the Central Island Ferry Wharf and used to fish for catfish. Used to catch 2, 3 catfish, you know, bring them home and sell them to his mother. He had this fantastic talent for doing bird calls, you know? I can hear him now. Used to imitate pigeons. You know, he'd trap some pigeons, you see, and then he'd sell them to a Chinese restaurant. Had this terrific initiative, you see. Well, that's about it. Jerome Angelson always knew how to make a buck. Thank you.
Yeah, excuse me. Why isn't Canada pulling its weight in NATO?
Pardon me?
In NATO, why isn't Canada pulling its weight?
Well, I'm sorry, sir. I cannot answer a question like that.
Dwight, this is hardly the time or the place for that sort of thing.
You're absolutely right, Viv. I'm terribly sorry. All right, let me ask you this. Why is Canada charging full world price for oil to the best neighbor it ever had, the United States of America? Answer me that.
I'm sorry.
Bunch of communists up there. Socializing potash in Saskatchewan. Do you realize what that's going to do to our economy down here?
Sir, this is hardly the time.
Time? Let me tell you about Time. Time magazine, the Reader's Digest, are 2 of the greatest periodicals in the world. And you and your socialist government running out of the country is a damn disgrace. We've been treated better by the Soviet Russians than we have by you damn Canadians. Now we defend you, we support you. Without us, you go right under, and we're treated like a bunch of foreigners. As far as I'm concerned, they should put barbed wire on the 49th parallel. Let you all starve up there. I have financial interests in television in Buffalo. And let me warn you, you blackout black commercials, I know you. I know where you're headed. It's a disgrace.
This is not for you, man. This is a beautiful. Please. The least we can do for Jerome here is give him a moment's silence.
Ah, I'm sorry.
All right, everybody, empty your pockets. This is a stick-up.
Okay. Well, thank you very much. Okay, thank you.
Who is that, hon?
Captain Gilardi from the Detroit Police Force. You got my wallet back. They got your watch and your ring, Ma. They caught the guys who did it, and they'd appreciate it if we'd identify them in the lineup.
No way, Larry, no way. There aren't enough tranquilizers in Shoppers Drug Mart to get me back to Detroit.
Don't have to go there, Ma. They're bringing them across the border.
What for?
They're from Toronto.
That one, okay. Hey, give this man here a bag. You give him a bag. 95, please. Thank you very much.